I know, that's not how you're supposed to start it. I know. Leave me alone. Be nice to me, please. Hello, everybody. I'm so nervous. Okay. Hello. Thank you so much for coming. I'm gonna wait a little while to see if anyone else trickles in. But for right now, it looks like it's just us, but that's fine because I am so nervous. Okay, did y'all like my starting soon screen? I thought it was kind of a banger, right? Hi! Also, I will let you know that there is kind of a really bad chat lag. I don't know that there's much I can do about that, but please be patient with me, okay? But yes, the plan for today, obviously, is my debut, which will consist a lot of me just talking at you about me, one of my favorite pastimes, so hopefully you enjoy that kind of thing. Hi! Oh, there's more people now! Hello! Okay, I guess I'll get started then. Since everyone is showing up. I didn't- oh, wow. I'm excited. Oh, I didn't know so many people are gonna show up. Thank you. Okay. Alright, let's get started. Let me switch over to this screen. Hello! This is the screen that I will do most stuff on. The other screen is where I'll be doing Zatsus and stuff. But yeah, so I didn't make like a cover slide, so this is just straight up my first slide. Professionalism at its finest. Can I stop winking? What is happening? Eyes, you good? Okay. Alright. So, let's start with some basic information. For example, what is this guy's name? My name is Camaron. It is literally the word for shrimp, but that is my name. If you have a hard time with that, you can give me any sort of nickname you want, as long as it's respectful and or funny. Also, yes, thank you for noticing my heat lamp. I like to stay nice and crispy and warm. It's also raining right now, which makes things really difficult, but the lamp is helping, so. Good boy. Okay. So yes, my name is Camaron. You can call me anything you want. You can call me Shrimp, you can call me Shrimpy, you can call me Ebby, you can call me Camaroni and cheese. I don't care. Oh, hi Latte. I'm sorry, I looked away from chat for a minute. So yes, my age, I have been in this human body for 30 years. Which is a really long time when you're a shrimp. I don't really recall how long I was a shrimp for. Shrimps don't really have a concept of the passage of time, but I don't know. I reached adulthood and in my shrimp form, and now I'm 30 human years old. I don't think I like physically aged very much though. I think I'm kind of cute still. My pronouns, they are he, him only. Don't even think about anything else, please. Please, I'm begging. Okay, and then my height, I am 5'2". I am a short king. I'm a shrimp. I don't know what you expected from me. Why am I winking? You know what, it's just because I love you and you're all very cute. Haha, haha. Wink. No, that was a blink. That was definitely a blink. I'm embarrassed. Don't look at me. Okay, and then my languages, Ian only. I only speak English. I've made a lot of promises to learn other languages, and then I just don't do it. So, if I ever say that I'm gonna learn one, don't believe me. Don't trust me. Yes, I am very tall for a shrimp. Thank you. Someone gets it. Okay. My parent, I only have one. Hound, I'm gonna call them. Is very, very generous and made this set of customizable free models. You could literally just go and download it from their Ko-fi and make me and be me and make me say bad things. But please don't do that. But yes, that's very generous of them. They also make a lot of really cool free assets, so I really recommend you check them out. I linked, well, I didn't really link it, I just kind of noted their at both on this slide and in the description of the stream. So definitely check that out. Please, not the Duolingo streams. I'm so bad at Duolingo. I hate that owl. I actually have the Duolingo widget on my phone screen, and he's just begging me every day, and I love to watch him suffer. So how about a second slide? How do I feel about a second slide? How are we feeling about a second slide? Okay. Okay, so what do you mean sort of a debut? It's kind of weird, right? So the thing is, I haven't done any sort of streaming in like 10 years. And it was really rudimentary back then, and it was just art streams with no face cam or anything. So I'm doing this because VTubing seems like something that seemed like fun, like I would like, but I just don't know for sure if it's something that I totally vibe with. So I want to give this a fair shot, but I will warn you now that if it's not something that I like, I will probably end up graduating pretty quickly. That's why I used so many free assets. I don't want to invest a bunch of like time and money into this and then end up not using it. That's not fair to myself or anyone that I, troubled with putting all this stuff together. So, fair warning. I might graduate. This is not a graduation announcement on my debut right now, but just, I'll be around. I just might not stream anymore, but I'm gonna stick around for as long as I can. I really foresee this being something that I think is fun, so I would really like to continue. So please be patient with me. Thank you. Alright, slide 3. Alright, we're gonna look at this bad boy. Okay, not a bad boy. I'm a good boy with this bad boy. Anyway, the point is, don't look at my mouse. Don't look at it. Just don't look at him. But look at this guy, right? Look at him. Isn't he cute? Look at my little legs. Look at my funny little legs. Look at my little floppy sleeves. Hi. Hello. I don't have much else to show you when it comes to him. This is me. I keep calling him him because this isn't my full form. This is baby larval stage shrimp boy situation, right? Okay. So yeah, you see here, I've got my little leggies, my big old jacket. They're floppy. I got my pink hoodie. I always have my emotional support pink hoodie. I will die if I don't have it. And then the little pink parts in my hair, if you notice, they kind of look like a big shrimp is sitting on my head, and my eyebrows kind of look like its eyes, right? Cute. I do have a full form that I would like to share with you guys at some point. I used to draw a lot, and it's just not something that I'm into anymore, but I'm trying to find it in myself to draw some sort of reference for you guys. But if you do feel like drawing me, you are definitely free to draw this little guy right here. He's very cute. But I will work on getting some references out for anyone who wants that. Okay, let me zoom back in here. Get out of my way. That's where I was? My hair? Cool. Alright. Also, I haven't eaten today. I had like a banana and some coffee. So, I'm doing really good. I'm having a normal one today. Alright. Bro, what is your lore even? Okay. I'm covering a little bit of it with my big stupid idiot head, but point is, so I was in my heart, I still am. I am a pink shrimp. I was caught off the Gulf, and I ended up stranded on land after some fishermen caught me. I don't really remember a whole lot that happened after that. I, of course, was drying up and dying on like a sidewalk somewhere, and I vaguely remember someone picking me up, but I don't remember much after that. So what happened after is I woke up in an empty room, just under a big heat lamp with a note next to me. And it turns out some kind of crazy, I don't know, scientist, person, magician, wizard, I don't know this guy. He deep fried me in magic oil to make me human. And he said this is because humanity has given up on itself and we needed a new perspective. So I guess that means he deep fried a shrimp boy. I guess. I don't know. Weird guy if you ask me, but I'm happy to be here. So that's what I'm doing. Hopefully I can offer some perspective to you humans. If you're humans, are you humans? Are y'all humans? Where are my humans at? Humans in chat, rise up. Love you. Mwah. Okay. Alright. We've come to this point, right? Everyone's favorite part of a stream. Everyone loves hearing about people's likes. And you would notice here that there is only one thing on this likes screen. Do you see it? Do you see this one thing here? Talking about myself. It is truly a passion of mine. I love talking about myself. Some may call me self-centered, self-important. Who cares? I don't live on human rules. I am a shrimp. So, that being said, you think I'm gonna just make one thing on my likes screen? Are you serious? Is that a joke right now? That's so funny. You're so funny. You're so funny. That's so cute. You're so funny. Anyway, so here's likes part 2. Okay, let's go down the list, shall we? Harajuku fashion. I'm very into Harajuku fashion. Particularly, I am into Decora, which you wouldn't really be able to tell by looking at me, but I am. I don't wear it very often because I don't leave the house much, but I would like at some point to be able to show you guys that side of me. I love also Tsukasa Tenma Kimi look. No, you're right. Okay. I like making accessories. I'm not very good at it. I just started kind of doing it. I was really hard on myself. I was like, no, if I'm not good at it, then why would I do it? But you don't get good at stuff until you try it, right? So I'm gonna start making more accessories for myself and maybe for some local friends. Can I? Oh, hold on, my eyes. What is he doing? Maybe if I make some move over here. Okay, is that better? Is that? You good, eyes? We good? Okay. So yes, I want to make more accessories. I want to learn to make more kinds of accessories. But right now all I can make are like beaded bracelets and necklaces, just single strand ones. I want to learn how to make candy cuffs and stuff too. So, third, I like energy drinks. I don't need energy drinks. I don't think they're good for you. I don't think that they should be a thing, but I love them. I also, I know that I said I didn't eat anything today. I just had a banana and some coffee, but let's I got an energy drink right here, so I'm gonna crack this bad boy open. Let's go. Alright, so that will keep me afloat. Peachy. Yummy, okay. So I'm actually not big on sweets. Chocolate, I actually don't like chocolate at all. I prefer fruit and like coffee flavored pastries, very subtle flavors. But, I mean, like if I'm invited somewhere and there's a cake, I'll go in. Why not? why not have a little bit of cake, right? But for the most part, things like lemon and blueberry muffins, very high on the list. Tiramisu, I will end entire families for a pan of tiramisu. I am not joking. Don't ground me. You're not my mom. Wait, are you? No. Okay. Wait, no, my mom's a shrimp. She can't type. Anyway, body glitter. Everyone hates it. I love it. I want to leave a trail everywhere I go. Like a little horrible, annoying little fairy. Just like covered in body glitter and just like leaving just a mess everywhere. Everyone hates me. Everyone hates that guy, but it's me. I'm that guy. Original flavor ramen. I also like subtle flavor sodas. And that means original flavor ramen and Calpico soda are my favorite beverages of all time. They're just very light and crisp, and I very much enjoy them. So if anyone wants to send me like a case, I would not be mad. Mexican candy. I love Mexican candy. What kind of Mexican candy? Yes. Yes. That one. The one you're thinking of right now? The one that you're thinking of when you think of Mexican candy? I want that one. Give me that. Give me that and I will, I don't know. I'm not gonna, I'll do something. Something appropriate. Don't get weird. Don't make it weird. Okay. I like the color pink if you didn't notice. I think that might go back to my roots as being a pink shrimp. I don't know. I've never really thought if other shrimp have favorite colors since I can't really communicate with them anymore, which is really sad. That's something I've come to terms with in my 30 years, but I like the color pink. Anything pink. I have to be stopped when I go out from just buying things that are pink. Absolute top tier color. All forms of pink, but especially like hot pink and neon pink. Very, very good, but also hard on the eyes, so I went for kind of a more neutral, like bubblegum pink for my layout. Hopefully that's good. I have no sense of eye strain, so hopefully it's not offensive to your eyes. But yeah, bright pinks, bright neon colors in general are my jam. Bright neon, like rainbow lights, all that fun stuff. That kind of goes hand in hand with the Decora and Harajuku fashion thing. I love fun, colorful rainbow stuff. It's fun. It's good. It's delicious. A+. Gonna eat it. Speaking of eating, I love instant noodles. I know they're garbage food. I know it's garbage food, but it's one of my favorite things in the world, and one of my hobbies is just trying different ones. I don't get a whole lot of variety out here. I don't live in like a big city or anything, but I want to try like every instant noodle. Right now my current favorites are the Indomie and the Shin Black. Very good, very, very good noodles. Highly recommend. With the Shin Ramen, I actually, a thing I started doing is adding sour cream, which makes the broth really creamy. It's really good. You should try it. It's really, really good. It also makes it slightly less spicy if that's an issue for you. Shrimp ramen. I don't actually like shrimp flavored ramen, or like whenever they have the little packets that have the freeze-dried shrimp in them. I don't like the freeze-dried shrimp. Yeah, pass on that. I'm sorry. If you're a freeze-dried shrimp lover, you can have mine. You can have it. They're all yours, baby. Take it. I like pixel art food and drinks. Not for eating, obviously, just for looking at. There's something about food and drinks with like very detailed, sparkly pixel art that I want to look at it all day. I want to look at it and I want to just become one with the cosmos. Just look at them. Are we not addressing that? I can't read suddenly. Nope, I can't read. I also love playing a mobile game religiously for like 2 months and then dropping it, but claiming characters anyway. There are a lot of mobile games that I will be like, oh yeah, I love that. I love that game. I love that series. It's so good. This is my favorite character. This is my Blorbo. Here's why I like them. Here's a whole thread on my feelings about it. I stopped playing that game like 3 years ago, right? I'm just really bad at playing mobile games. I am also bad at playing video games in general, but especially mobile games. So if you see me get into a mobile game, my days are numbered. But I will definitely pick a Blorbo and claim him for the rest of my life. Okay. I have a whole slide about this later, but I love Ebifurai no Shippo. She is my best girl. I will go over her later. I love her. Okay, Pandapple. Pandapple, I don't know if you know Pandapple. He's like a retired Sanrio mascot. He's a really cute, like kind of Y2K era panda with like an apple hat, and his best friend is a worm. And he's my favorite Sanrio, my favorite Sanrio mascot. If I had to pick like an active one, I would probably say Little Twin Stars, but Pandapple has my heart. He's everything. He's just, I don't know, there's something, his design is so simple, but it's so cute. Also, apparently he smells like apples, and who doesn't love that? I also love dancing. I hope at some point, if this works out for me, I can get a 3D, so I can start doing some dancing streams. I love, particularly, I've been learning Para Para a lot recently. I say a lot, I learned like 1 and like a quarter songs. I also do some idol type dancing, but I can't really do anything with that at the moment. But I would like to get a 3D. Specifically, I want like a low poly 3D that looks like those dancers in the background of old DDR games. Peak. That would be peak. That'd be so good. That would be so good. That'd be so good. I would do anything for that. Honestly, I would do anything. I don't actually. Are dancing streams a thing people do? I feel like I've seen that. I don't know. If it doesn't exist, I'll invent it. I don't care. I'm gonna do it. If I make it happen, I'm gonna do it because that's what I want to do. I also love quote cozy games, but I don't really like that term anymore. It's kind of been watered down to mean anything that's slow-paced. So I don't really like using that term, but really that just means I get easily stressed out by video games, so I like things that are simple and easy to play and fun for beginners and stuff like that. And I'll go more into that later on my games slide. I love funny little aliens, like when people draw funny little green aliens. Funny little green aliens, like big old eyes, and they're doing like shenanigans. Big fan. Love when that happens. I don't know, there's something about them. They're so cute. I want to pick them up and I want to eat them. Just like chew on them like a Polly Pocket, you know? They're so cute. I also love cooking. I would like to figure out how to do a cooking stream or two. I don't know. There's a lot to figure out with that because like I need to get the camera set up and also figure out how to fry it. But I love to cook. I am self-taught, so I'm not super great, but I'm not terrible. I have seen some very cursed cooking streams, and while those are entertaining, they stress me out. Oh god. If you know, you know. But I will cook actual food. Actual, real, delicious food. Also, medieval times can eat my shrimp tail. I've never been, so I don't actually know anything about it, but yeah. Let's see, what was I doing? Where am I? Oh yeah, people who think I'm cute. That's my favorite! I love when people think I'm cute! I know I'm a boy, my he, him pronouns is how I be looking with he, him pronouns. I can be cute. I'm cute. I love compliments like that. I love, like, my top tier compliments are things like cute and adorable and precious, little guy, things like that. Things that guy streamers typically tell you not to call them. You can call me that. Yeah. You can call me little baby. Yay! Yay! Also, controversial opinion, I love honeydew. Like a nice, ripe honeydew. So the problem is, honeydew has a very narrow window in which it's good. It has to be perfectly ripe, right? And then it's like the nectar of the gods. It is so sweet. Hold on. I have to get sidetracked for a minute. You can call me short. I actually get a little defensive when people are shorter than me. But I do want to say that I am tall for a shrimp. Just putting that in there. Also, don't be shorter than me. I will kill you. Anyway, back to honeydew. It's so good, but you have to get it in the right time. A lot of places that cut honeydew, like pre-cut honeydew, they don't have the right window. And I understand. I worked a job like that. They just throw them at you and you have to cut them and you don't really have a say in it. But if you find a perfectly ripe honeydew, your life has changed. It's changed. It's changed forever. It's so good. I like shrimp. I like eating shrimp. Grilled shrimp, fried shrimp, popcorn shrimp, shrimp like barbecued. So, not to say that I endorse cannibalism, because I don't. But it's okay if it's me. Okay, so those are the likes I have listed here. I like millions of things, as you will learn. But these are the ones that I have written down because if I made more, the text would be really small. And I figured I'd be nice to you and let you try to read it, at least. Calling me a cannibal in my own chat. I see how it is. Anyway, let me take a little sippy, hold on. Okay. On to the next slide. Cannibalism. Oh, I like that. I like that. Okay. Here's my dislikes. I actually don't dislike a whole lot of things, but the things I do dislike are kind of broad. So first of all, I don't like corn. I don't like corn at all. It's I don't like looking at it. I don't like eating it. I don't like thinking about it. It's bad. Corn is bad. I'm sorry. I know a lot of people love corn. You can love corn. You can love corn. You can eat it. I will give you my corn if I get it. Like, I support you. I love you. But no, it's not for me. That being said, I like corn chips and like tortillas and stuff. Like processed corn. That's fine. I'm cool with that. But yeah, I'm a hater. I'm a corn hater. I'm a certified corn hater. Do not at me, corn. I'm gonna have people sending me like corn on Twitter. That is something I signed up for, I suppose. But yeah, no, you're free to love corn. It's just not for me. I also don't like red meat. And I know that sounds like weird. A lot of people love meat, right? But I don't know. For me, it's mostly a texture issue. So this kind of like, so in general, I don't really like beef all that much unless it's like processed, like ground beef. I'm fine with that. Don't summon corn in chat. I'm gonna block you. Just kidding, I'm not gonna do that. Anyway, so red meat. Give me a steak. No, I'll pass. But for me, it's mostly a texture issue. I'm very picky with meat in general, and most of the time it's red meat that's the biggest offender for me, so I just tend to avoid it. I prefer fish and shrimp and like processed meats and like occasionally a chicken tender, but if I get a bit that's like a texture I didn't expect, I have to like put the whole meal away and go lay down. I can't do it. It's just not happening for me. So I try to avoid it where I can. Not the corn in chat. I also don't like when clothes don't layer right. I'm talking about like when you wear a tight layer over a baggy layer, or when you put like your sleeves on and like the other sleeve underneath gets pushed up, or like when you're wearing a hoodie and like your shirt bunches up underneath. No, no, it's bad. It's bad. It's just bad, okay? I will pull at my clothes all day if that's a thing that's happening with my outfit. And that happens a lot with Decora, which is another issue why I don't wear it super often, because it's a lot of layering, and so I'm constantly like tugging at my own clothes. It's a mess. But it's bad. It's bad. So I tend to keep things pretty simple, which is not the Decora thing at all, but whatever. It's bad. I also don't like cantaloupe. I know I just said I like honeydew, but there's something about cantaloupe that I just don't like. I have tried it in all stages, ripe cantaloupe, like more firm cantaloupe, and it just tastes like gross fruit water to me. I don't know. It's not my thing. If we get a fruit cup and we're like, for some reason, sharing a fruit cup, just give me the honeydew and I'll give you the cantaloupe, and it'll be like a symbiotic relationship between you, me, and these melons. Don't take that out of context. But yeah, no, cantaloupe, pass for me. No thank you. Also, I don't like when people play music or use speakerphone on calls in public. I don't care how banger your music is. I don't care what your bestie's up to. Unless it's an emergency, put that up to your ear. Like put your headphones in, put your AirPods in. Don't get hit by a truck though. But just don't do it. There's already too much noise going on, and I'm not into it. I'm not into it. Also, most of the time I don't really like your music anyway because I have terrible taste in music. So, no, don't clip me. Don't clip me. Okay. But yeah, that's all the dislikes I have listed. Like I said, I don't really dislike very much. I'm usually pretty tolerant about most things, so short list for that one. That's my between slide music. Do you like it? Do you like my between slide music? Okay, so this next slide is very important to me. I mentioned it earlier. It's very important to me. So we're going to talk about my best girl now. So her name is Ebifrai no Shippo, and she is my princess, and everything I do for her. So, who is she? Right? Like, that's the proverbial question. Who is she? So, I don't know if you've heard of San X. Not Sanrio, San X. You might know them for, like, Rilakuma and Korilakuma. They have another series of mascot characters. I believe it's pronounced, like, Sumiko Kurashi or something like that. She's from there. She's literally just a discarded fried shrimp tail from a bento box. And all she wants is to make sure that you eat your lunch. But I don't know. I don't know what it is about her. She's so cute. She's so cute. Look at her. Look at her. You look at her right now and tell me that you aren't like instantly in love with her. Right? Like, she's so cute. Look at her little tail on her head. Oh, look at, she looks nervous. I can do that. Twinning. Okay. But yes, I love her. She is my everything. I want to collect more merch of her right now. I just have like a plushie and then like a smaller plushie. But I want to get more. I have a bunch on my wish list that I sent to people for Christmas and then they didn't buy me any. Which is fine, you don't have to buy me any, but I was a little disappointed. If I'm gonna be honest. I was a little disappointed that I didn't get any. But she is my princess. She is everything to me. I hope someday I get to meet her. That's my dream. I want to meet her. She's everything. Okay, so I'm gonna let you look at her for like a second while I take another sippy, and then we'll move on to the next slide, yeah? Alright. Okay. So here we go. List of games that I like. So you'll notice some of these are just straight up the name of a game or game series, and some of them are like genres of games. And that's because either I couldn't figure out the genre of the game, or they were the only game in that particular genre that I can think of that I like. But my memory is not very good, so you'll probably name a video game and I'm like, yeah, I know that one, I love that game, right? So I'm gonna start with this. I love farming sims. I grew up playing Harvest Moon games, which are now Story of Seasons. If you don't know about that whole thing, I would love to go over it at some point, because I'm very passionate about the whole Harvest Moon Story of Seasons thing. But I love farming sims. That includes Stardew Valley as well. And there's also Fields of Mistria is coming out at some point, and you know I will be playing that. I am so excited for that one. And you pixel art farm with like a slightly kind of like retro anime style, so cute. But yes, my particular favorite farming game sims, it's actually my favorite game of all time, even though it's not a very good game, is Harvest Moon Animal Parade. That game is everything to me. I spent like 5 years on just one file, and I only ended it because I got curious about what the New Game Plus was like. And then I spent another 3 years on that one, and then I haven't really played it much recently because I've been trying to play other games, but it is definitely a huge sense of comfort. I listen to the soundtrack all the time. I also love rhythm games. That being said, I haven't actually played that many. I was one of those kids who grew up playing DDR, like a lot of DDR. Stardew stream in the future. Okay, here's the thing about Stardew. I have played the beginning of Stardew maybe 5 or 6 times, because I keep forgetting where I left off. So I would stream Stardew in the future, but I want to give it a little break because I'm a little burnt out on the beginning of the game. So I want to try some other stuff first before we get to that, but that is not off limits. I can definitely do that. But yes, rhythm games. I played a lot of DDR in my youth. I still have a lot of the old games and some dance pads, but it's just not like something I can do with my current home setup, so that's a little sad. I also played a couple of mobile rhythm games. I was really into both Show by Rock apps when they were up, as well as like the OG Love Live app, and I'm playing Project Sekai on and off right now. Very fun. I love rhythm games. I want to learn to play more arcade rhythm games, but the issue I have is that every time I go to the arcade and I go to the rhythm game section, there's always like a group of like people there, like camping at the rhythm games, and like they're there like all day. They're there all day just playing these rhythm games. And I feel like the moment I have a chance to step in and play, they're like watching me and judging me, and that makes me really nervous because like I want to learn to play this game, so of course I'm gonna be terrible at the beginning, but they're gonna watch me fail, and I'm gonna be all self-conscious, which is gonna make me play worse, and then so I just end up not doing it. But I would love to play more. If you guys have any recommendations for rhythm games, whether it's on PC or mobile, although remember what I said about mobile games, I will definitely see if I can give it a try because I do love rhythm games. Did I ever play Bang Dream? I didn't ever play Bang Dream. I don't remember what happened when Bang Dream came out, but I remember it was completely off my radar for a really long time. And then by the time I figured it out, it was kind of like established and I felt weird stepping in. I don't know. It's confusing. My brain is weird, but I never played it, but it does look fun. So I always love a good like girls band sort of vibe. Rhythm Heaven. Oh, I've actually never played Rhythm Heaven. I would love to. I borrowed a friend. I think it was like a Rhythm Heaven game on the DS. And I picked it up and I was gonna give it a shot, but I didn't know how the game worked, so I didn't get very far because they were like in the middle of something. I don't know. But I would love to give that a shot as well. I love the Legend of Zelda series. My favorites in particular are Wind Waker. I've forgotten every single game. Hold on. Wind Waker, Phantom Hourglass, Skyward Sword, and Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. I haven't played all of them. I have watched people play the other ones that I haven't played, but I haven't played all of them myself. So keep that in mind. But I did play Wind Waker. I played Breath of the Wild, played Tears of the Kingdom. I played Ocarina of Time, and I played most of, I think, Four Swords Adventure. Very good. Link is a I like him. Visual novel and RPG Maker games. That's a very broad, it's a very broad sort of thing. Hello, hi. Wind Waker looking. He's cute. I'm not mad at that. But yeah, visual novels, RPG Maker games. Again, very broad. That encompasses a lot of things. I can't name any off the top of my head except for like the classics that people already know, like Humanity and stuff. I don't play a lot of them myself because they scare me. I usually watch other people play them, but I love the style and I love the method of storytelling that comes with them. So I'm a big fan, and I love seeing people's passion projects, which a lot of these games are. So it's a very big like influence on my own creativity, even though I do nothing with that. Ace Attorney came to me in a very rough time in my life. Oh no. I was in a hard place when I picked up Ace Attorney for the first time, and it really got me through. So aside from being absolutely fantastic games, there's a bit of nostalgia there that like just make me hold them very close to my heart. Also, Apollo Justice, best boy. Okay. Katamari. Katamari is such a frustrating game. It's so difficult for me to wrap my brain around, my little tiny shrimp brain. But it's colorful and it's fun, and the soundtrack is so good, and I love the prince and all of the little cousins. They're all so cute. I love the story of the game, all of it, the little like low poly assets. An absolute delight of a game. If you haven't played Katamari, do it. I will hunt you down. Psychological horror, again, I haven't actually played any of them myself. I am, as you will learn, what they call a coward. So, well, I'm a big fan of psychological horror. Big note for the Silent Hill series. Love it, hate it. It's a mess. I did not play those myself, but I was physically in the room with a person with the walkthrough up on my phone, helping them through all of them up to Homecoming. No. Shattered Memories. Yes. Katamari could be considered psychological horror. You are so real for that. It's so stressful. So yes. Psychological horror, good. I love watching people play it. I love thinking about it and experiencing the horrors. It's terrible. It's awful. Big fan. Murder mystery killing games. I'm gonna say Danganronpa. You know I'm gonna say Danganronpa. 999. Your Turn to Die. Very good games. I know I know there's a lot of mixed feelings about these kinds of things because of the people that come with them, but I'm well adjusted, I promise. I also really like, if you don't know what TWEWY and Neo TWEWY stands for, it's The World Ends With You, or Neo The World Ends With You, which is the second game. They changed my brain chemistry. They're extremely good, very stylish games. The first game is the epitome of its time, which is around, I think, like 2008 or something. If that time period is appealing to you, this is eye candy. It's a fantastic game. Neo TWEWY is also very good. I haven't finished that one yet, but also very good. It's definitely updated. It's more of this era, but it's still very stylish. So I would recommend those as well. Mobage and Josemoke. That goes with the mobile game thing I was talking about earlier. I love them in concept. I love to learn about the characters, and I love the story that comes with these games. I'm just terrible at playing them, but things like A3 and Twisted Wonderland, things like that, I'm very interested in those characters and the lore. I will sometimes occasionally pop in on like YouTube and watch like story bits like with captions or whatever on YouTube just to like chill. I like the fun stories they come up with and the fun characters. Also Neopets. I don't know if y'all know this. Neopets is still a thing. Neopets is definitely still up. It's not perfect, right? It suffered a lot with the death of Flash, but it's actually been repurchased by an independent group of people who grew up with Neopets, and they're making a lot of changes and a lot of like quality of life updates, and it's doing an app. It's doing fantastic. It's doing really good. They recently brought back unconverted pets. There is a little bit of a paywall for that, which is unfortunate, but they're kind of really financially struggling, so I kind of get the decision to do that. That being said, I did spend money on some UC pets, but they're so cute. Maybe someday I'll show you. I don't know, I'm scared of doxing myself, but they're really cute. But yes, Neopets is making a big resurgence. It's, well, not 100% what it used to be, but it's still fun, and it's still Neopets, so. Yippee! Okay, I forgot what the rest of my slides were. Let's see. Oh yeah, I guess I watch anime sometimes. I'm really bad at that too. I'm bad at a lot of things. So yeah, my favorite animes. I don't really have like a particular genre that I like, but it leans a lot towards slice of life and like shoujo and stuff. I really like Show by Rock. I have a hard time recommending Show by Rock because I always feel the need to be like, the plot's kind of weird. The plot is a little weird, but it's really cute and the characters are really fun. So if you want like a lighthearted, colorful, sparkly, good time, Show by Rock is the show for you. There's like, what, 3 seasons now? I think there's 3. Yeah, I think there's 3. Very good. Lots of fun music also. It's a music project. It had a couple of rhythm games attached to it. It's also a Sanrio product. I don't know if people know that. It's a Sanrio thing. Very cute. Cardcaptor Sakura and Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicles are really important to me. Cardcaptor Sakura was like one of my first animes that I watched in early middle school, I think. It was like formative to my youth. I saw all these cute outfits and I was like, huh, I want that to be me. Also, I had like the biggest crush on Camaron. I'm not even joking. And then you get into Tsubasa, which was more kind of in high school, I guess. Like early, no, that goes like throughout high school with the manga and then the anime, yeah. Very good, very dramatic. If you watch the anime, and there's a lot of filler and like dramatic close-ups. I love that crap personally. I can see why it's not for everyone though. But that definitely holds a special place in my heart as well. There's some characters and tropes and stuff that became formative to my viewing experience through Tsubasa, so very important to me. Promare. Promare is my favorite movie of all time. It is my favorite movie of all time. I know people out there have been like, oh, I went to go see it like 30 times. I only went to see it like maybe 6 or 7, but in my defense, the only theater that was showing it was like an hour away, and all the show times were like right after work, so I had to rush over right after work to go watch Promare for the 6th time, and I had a fantastic time every single time. It was so good. If you never watched Promare, you have to go watch it right now. I will grab you and I will shake you and I will force you to watch Promare because it is so good. The music is good, the visuals are good, the story is good, the characters are good. I walk out after watching Promare with the will to live every single time. It's so good. Ouran High School Host Club, gender. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Jellyfish Princess, gender. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Princess Tutu, I'm not really a theater kid, but I am a theater kid when I watch Princess Tutu. It's ballet, it's music, it's tragedy, it's comedy, it's dramatic, it's beautiful. There's a duck. There's a girl, she's a duck. I can relate to that. I'm a boy who's a shrimp. It's good. If you like ballet and like drama and like folk tales and stuff. One Piece, I don't have much to say about One Piece right now. I'm in the middle of watching it, by which I mean I'm like 40 episodes in, which is not far at all, but I'm working on it. If you want to ask who my favorite character is, I haven't met even a fraction of them yet, but preemptively I'm gonna say Chopper. I always go for the little guy, like the little creature guy, just a funny little man. Big fan of a funny little man, you know? So far I'm gonna say it's Chopper. Love that guy. But I will update that as it goes. My One Piece watching experience has been extremely slow because I'm watching it with my sister who I live with, and she is impossible to drag into watching anime. She is much more into gaming than watching anime, and she is the reason I've experienced a lot of games that I said I haven't played. But yes, One Piece, that's a big undertaking, but I will do my best. Gekkan Shoujo Nozaki-kun. I love Nozaki-kun. It's such a good show. It's funny, and it's got some romance, but like in a really self-indulgent way that I really like. The side cast of characters is also extremely funny. So if you want like a lighthearted, like romance but mostly comedy thing to watch, that's definitely very comforting. Same goes for Toradora. I actually watched Toradora very early in my high school years. I don't know why I started watching it. I think it's because in high school I was really aggressive for no reason, and I'm also very short, and so I felt a kinship with the main character because she's also very short and aggressive, but I've lost a lot of that. I've decided not to be a meanie anymore. But Toradora is very good if you're looking for just like a fun little shoujo that kind of breaks your heart a little bit, but it's okay. It's a what's it called? Angst with a happy ending? Something like that. Yeah, good stuff. Highly recommend. I know a lot of this is older stuff. I'm not good at watching anime, like I said before. I have been watching I7 with a precious friend of mine. I need to get back on that because we got to a really good part and then I got busy. But I would like to get back to that at some point. I know you're out there. I can see you. I'm looking at you right now. I'm making eye contact. Anyway. So yes, let's go to the next slide. Alright, so music. I said I had terrible taste in music earlier, but that was a lie. I have really based taste in music. I really like fake type. If you don't know what fake type is, it's like Japanese electro swing rap. If you know Mori Calliope, you've probably heard it before, but fake type is very good. I love just like absolutely vibing, like some hype vibes with some fake type. Big fan. Vocaloid, I know it's like a whole genre of music. It's unfair to say Vocaloid. But I love many Vocaloid producers, and it's just too much to list. But it's usually upbeat, dancey stuff. So I like Giga, I like Kira, I like Neru, that kind of thing, you know? Anything super upbeat and dancey. Game soundtracks, I don't listen to a ton of them, but I do have a few that I rotate out, especially like the Toei, Neo Toei ones, and like the Harvest Moon Animal Parade one, like I said. Also sometimes some Ace Attorney if I feel like thinking. Did you know that Danganronpa music is actually pretty good background music if you really need to focus and think? It puts you in a strange headspace, like a very weird headspace. It like unlocks a part of your brain that makes you think different. So I really recommend that if you want to look like an absolute freak but get stuff done, you know? So, not me plugging the Danganronpa soundtrack. What is wrong with me? I like Kaigai idols or overseas idols. I don't know a ton of them. Most of them I know are actually just Texas-based. Paida is very good. She has some very cool, like, dystopian pop. She has the alien theme. It's very, very cute. I really recommend checking her out. There's also Melancholia, or Marius, is his name, I believe it's pronounced. He also has another group he's in that's a men's idol group called Seeker. They make some like very tasty kind of alt rock jams. Very, very good music. I really recommend checking them out. They also do live performances and stuff. I haven't had a chance to go to any of them, but if I did, I would probably pass out and cause like a spectacle. But I'm a big fan. Big fan. Would love to go see them. They always end up going to events that I can't go to, but that's life, I guess. There's also this one right here. I'm not sure if it's pronounced Shingeki no Awake or Shingeki no Awake, but they are a BK band with a Decora theme. Their music is very catchy, but their visuals are really what draw you in. They're very cool. I really recommend checking them out, if not for their music, then for their visuals. Both are very good, of course, but very, very, very good concept. Any city pop, very good. City pop remixes, also good. That leads into future funk. Very, very fun, dancey beats. That, you know, music to chill and vibe to. I unironically listen to those playlists like on the daily, but very, very good, chill, jam, positive, happy music. Also Eurobeat. This goes back to my discussion about like DDR and Para Para. I'm a big fan of Eurobeat lately. I liked it in high school and like middle school, and then I kind of fell off it for a while. And then I've been picking it back up, and it's been bringing me a lot of comfort. Also, Eurobeat Odyssey, who makes a lot of really good Eurobeat, is also a VTuber. I followed her as I hope someday she notices me. She's very cool. Hi. Nostalgia jams. Okay, the thing is, if you reach my advanced age, you automatically start listening to music from when you were younger, like almost exclusively. There's just something about it. There's just something in your brain chemistry that's like, hey, you remember, like, do you remember Aqua? You remember, what is it? I have forgotten every group name. Hold on. Let me open Spotify real quick. I'm not gonna play anything. I just need to look at some names. But I almost exclusively listen to game soundtracks and throwback jams from the early 2000s. I'm not even kidding. You can ask anyone who has heard me play any sort of music out loud. It's that. Let's see. Aqua, Base Hunter, Smile.dk. Like, you get it. That kind of thing, right? Toy Box? Oh my god. Yes. Let's go. Very, very good stuff. If you are old like me, otherwise it's probably a little cringe. But I am immune to cringe at this point, I think. I'm just doing what I do, so I'm gonna keep listening to it and having a good time, and playing it really loud while I cook dinner and dance around, like a little freak. Alright, and like I said, anything dancey and upbeat I'm into. I'm not super picky. If you're like playing music out loud, no matter what it is, I will find a way to vibe to it. I think it's just kind of like a shrimp instinct. I don't know. You've seen those videos of shrimps raving, right? That's me. I had a friend who came over and was playing literally harsh noise and wall noise and explaining to me the intricacies of the tracks. And I was like, yeah, okay, I get it. Like, I'll never listen to it again, but it's very interesting. But if left to my own devices, anything dancey and upbeat, always a good option. Just like regular pop music, pop rock, anything. That's not to say I don't like sad music sometimes, but I live off vibes alone, so I try to keep the vibes good. I'm very sensitive to vibes. I think it's also a shrimp thing. I don't know. But that's the music I like. Anything fun, anything I can dance to. We love to dance here. Alright. So here's the types of streams that you can expect from me. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it out loud. I'll probably be a variety streamer. Okay, so that means I'll be doing a bunch of random stuff. But when it comes to gaming, I am very, very bad at all video games. I'm just not good at them. So if you're someone who gets frustrated or like upset when you see someone playing a game and they're not doing well, I don't know that my gaming streams are for you. I am bad at games, and I'm fine with being bad at games. I am having fun even though I'm bad at them. So just let me be bad at the video games, please. I'm having fun, I promise. If I need help, I will let you know. I want to try and do some art streams. There's a lot that needs to happen before I do that. I used to do art streams a long time ago, but something happened, I don't know. Somewhere along the lines, I fell out of love with art, and now drawing kind of just feels like a chore. But I want to try and get back into it because it's a useful skill to have, and it's nice to just kind of get your ideas out, you know? And it's something that I worked on for a long time, and I feel kind of bad just not doing anything with it. So, I don't have a way to do digital art anymore unless I borrow my sister's iPad, but I'm just not someone who vibes well with that sort of setup. I've tried drawing on her iPad, but I'm more of the kind of person who gets like a tablet and draws on that and then looks up at the screen at the art program, you know? So I'll need to invest in one of those again and get the art program all set up and everything. And then maybe we'll talk about art streams if I feel brave enough. I am a little shy because my process has always been inefficient, and many updates have been made to the art process since then, so I'm even more behind, but maybe I'll be able to fight that fear. And hopefully I will be able to create something cute with you guys. Cooking streams, we talked about this a little bit earlier. I would like to do some cooking streams. I'm not sure if it's gonna be like just me straight up making my own dinner, or if like there are recommended recipes or anything that I want to try making, but I think it could be fun. I think a cooking stream could be fun. I could also teach you guys how to chop veggies properly, because that was my job, like my legitimate like 40 hours a week job for several years, so I'm fairly good at it. So if you guys want any help with that sort of thing, I'm your guy. But yeah, let's cook together maybe. I would like to figure that out. I want to get a better camera though. All I have is my phone camera, and I don't really feel like deep frying my phone. Another thing I really want to do, so as you are aware, the state of the world is, yeah, and I think what I've learned in my time as a quote human is that people need to take more time with themselves, and I think it's a human thing to need to make something, right? Like, you can draw something, you can knit something, you can make something, sculpt something. I think as a human, you have to create something for your own mental health. So I would like to do at least once a week maybe once every 2 weeks. It depends on my schedule. I would like to do a hand cam creative stream. I will likely be making accessories during that time. It will be very chill. I'll just be playing some background music and maybe occasionally speaking. I won't have my model on screen. It'll just be the hand cam and some chill beats, and we'll just hang out for maybe an hour, hour and a half, maybe 2 hours if I feel like it, just making stuff together. I think having a space set aside to do that is good for you. And it'll be good for me too, because I also tend to get a little caught up with things, so that's something I would like to do. It also will contribute to my bracelet collection, which is much needed. I probably won't do any karaoke streams. I'm really not confident in my singing voice. I have a lot of anxiety with that sort of thing. I did not grow up in a situation where singing freely was an option. I did take choir in school for a while, but that doesn't really develop like a singing voice sort of like thing. It's very structured. I can hit a note fine, but it just doesn't have any flair, you know? If I ever feel brave enough, I might try, but on the table now, it is not. So I don't want to promise that to you guys. I'm sorry. I know a lot of people like karaoke streams, but I just don't think I can do it. That being said, if this works out, like if me being a VTuber works out and I end up making a lot of progress and I end up having, you know, some savings and stuff, I want to try doing a cover. It's much different from karaoke for sure. I can adjust things as needed. And there's a lot of music that I like that I would like to at least try to sing. So, oh, what's Azatsu? Azatsu is just a just chatting stream where we just hang out and chat. Just talking about whatever. They're very chill. I'll probably be doing a lot of those because I love to talk, but we'll see. Okay, so yeah, maybe a cover. I'm not promising anything soon at all. Definitely not soon because there's a lot of work that goes into those and a lot of time and money and effort that I just don't have at the moment. But maybe someday. It's like a dream, a goal, something that I think would be really nice. What to expect from me? Boomer stuff. I'm old. I'm 30. I don't have a TikTok account. That's not exclusively a boomer thing, but I don't know. I'm scared of literally everything. I'm scared of everything all the time. My anxiety is bonkers about things that don't matter. Important stuff, whatever, I'll wing it, it's fine. But I'll be like laying in bed, and I'll be like, what if the floor caved in right now and I fell and then I landed downstairs on like the dog? What if that happened, right? This also leads into me being very easily stressed out by a lot of video games, which is why I tend to play the chiller ones. I'm just very easily stressed out and scared of everything. So, yippee, that's always a fun time, right? I also am known to come up with nonsensical hypotheticals, like that thing I just said with the floor caving in and me landing on my dog. Why would my dog be there? I don't know. I don't know why he would be there, but I thought about it. And I'll say it out loud for some reason. Why do I do that? I don't know. But I do it. So that's something that you should expect from me. I also have a ADHD. So a lot of zoning out and forgetting what I was doing. The only reason this is staying partially on track right now is because I'm reading off of my own screen. But if we're playing a game or something and I don't have anything in front of me telling me what I'm supposed to be doing or saying, I'm gonna get lost. I don't know what's happening. I'm just a little guy, right? I'm just a little guy, and the world is very big and scary, and I don't know where I am. So, if I don't remember what's happening, and I really need to know, I will ask, please let me know what I'm supposed to be doing. Yeah. Oh, I already went over being easily stressed. Yeah, I put that twice, I guess. It's literally me being scared of everything, being easily stressed. That's the same thing. That's the same thing. That's just the same bullet point twice. whining about literally everything. I do that. Not about anything big, but I just love to be dramatic about a minor inconvenience. Like, I don't know. You guys, Twitter and chat, y'all are my diary. I'm gonna tell y'all everything that happens, and I'm gonna complain about it, and we're just gonna talk. And I'm not asking for anyone to help me or to give me any advice. I just want to talk about it a little bit. Like, oh man, today so-and-so happened, it kind of sucked, but you know what, it's fine. And I might go on about it for a minute, but it's not a big deal. Don't worry about it. If I seem like I'm being overtly negative, don't worry. It doesn't mean that much to me. I just love being dramatic. Maybe totally shram. Fast talking. I'm sure you've already noticed that. I talk very fast. That is not an anxiety thing, although I'm sure it's contributing at the moment. I naturally talk very, very quickly. If there's anything I say that you absolutely need me to repeat again, please let me know. But please remember that there is a lag in chat, so I might not get to it for a little bit, but I will do my best to pay attention. But yeah, I talk really fast, and sometimes my words kind of, like, combine into each other. It's a known issue that I haven't been able to figure out yet, but I'm working on it. I promise. Oversharing, like I said, Twitter and you guys are my diary. I tell you everything that happens. I'm gonna try really hard not to like dox myself. That's a big concern for me. Like, I should be anxious about that, right? Like, that's something I should be anxious about, but I'm not. But I'm gonna tell you everything that happens to me. If I have a sandwich, you're gonna see that sandwich. If I like try a new flavor of noodles, I'm gonna tell y'all about that. If I like stub my toe, probably gonna tweet about it. I don't know. Depends on how I'm feeling. But oversharing, definitely gonna happen. Guaranteed. It's already happened for sure in this stream that I don't remember because I'm used to it, but I'm sure I have. I'm sure. Noises, I just make noises. I make sounds. A lot of people do that. That's not a unique thing, but that is a thing I do. I also am someone who talks with my hands. I like wildly gesture as I speak. And sometimes I will probably forget that y'all can't see that. So, if it seems like I'm supposed to be communicating something and I'm not saying anything, I'm probably making a gesture, and I'm so sorry. I will try to be mindful of that. The day I get a 3D is the day that you will see me at my communication peak, because I do be talking with my hands. So, yeah. Maybe. I do have some rules, right? As one should. I have some rules and some boundaries that I want to go over. Number one, no backseating unless I ask for help. I do get easily frustrated in addition to being scared and anxious all the time. So if I am doing something and I'm clearly struggling, please let me try and figure it out on my own. If I want help, I will ask you. I will explicitly be like, hey, what should I be doing here? Like, what's the next thing that I'm supposed to be getting up to? I will let you know, but please, please, please do not backseat me. That's the fastest way to make me angry. And I don't have a very good handle on that particular emotion, so please don't do that. No gender bending me. Do not do it, right? Like, that's bad. Like, you can, not with me. Not with me. Don't do it to me. You can draw me with any body type that you want. I don't care. But never ever talk about it or post it, at least publicly, referring to me as a girl in any way. That will make me deeply uncomfortable. Deeply, deeply uncomfortable, and I will probably end up blocking you. So please don't do that. You can draw me in any cute clothes, you can draw me with any type of body, I don't care. I am who I am, no matter what I look like, but please don't call me anything that I'm not, you know? So please, please don't do that. For anyone in here who might be an artist and might want to draw me, I we'll only be doing safe for work streams. That is like only safe for work content from me, but I am not going to limit people on their artistic expression. So if you must draw not safe for work content of me, which is fine, go ahead and do that. I'm not upset by it. Please tag it appropriately so that it does not end up where people who are uncomfortable with that will see. And I'll get into that later. But please, please be mindful of that. We want to make sure everyone is comfortable, including me, because sometimes, I don't know, sometimes I'm just not feeling it, you know? And also, please be nice and respectful both to myself and to everyone in chat. No bullies, please. Everyone please be friends, or if not friends, at least acquaintances. Be civil. This is explicitly an LGBT safe space, so none of that nonsense. That is the quickest way to get kicked out. Please, I don't think anyone here is going to be weird about that, but just keep that in mind moving forward. Be nice, be respectful, be chill, just be a chill person, please. Hold on. What is happening? Okay. Alright. So here are the tags. Yeah. So I do have some tags. My live tag is #LiveShrimpReaction. I wanted to make like a meme of this image, but I didn't. I got really lazy and I didn't do it. But if anyone here wants to do that, I would love that, right? Hold on. Wait a second. I have a weird text. Okay, everything's fine. Okay, the second one is going to be my art tag. It probably seems strange to you. It's Drawrarum or Drawrarum. I think it's Drawrarum. It is from the scientific name of my type of shrimp, which I'm gonna hold on. I gotta pull up the word to try and read it off to y'all. It is Orphantopenaeus duorarum, right? I'm not gonna say that ever again, but that's where the Drawrarum comes from. Yeah. So that is my art tag. If anyone ever feels like drawing me or sharing anything me related, like any assets or anything, definitely use that tag. Like I said, I have made a not safe for work tag, so if you feel the need to produce content of that particular spicy flavor, please use that tag. I'm not gonna say I'll be checking it, but I'm not gonna say I won't be checking it. So, yeah, there's that. Fan name, I don't have one yet. That is something I want to discuss at a later date, because it really depends on what sort of mascot we want to go with, right? Like, I think the mascot should match the fan name, and that's something I want to discuss with you guys so we can make sure that it's something that everyone's happy with. So we will talk about that later. Right, okay. And then the next slide, the next slide. It's my schedule. Let's look at my schedule. Okay, I don't have like a schedule layout, so I just kind of wrote it out. I'm also in the way a little. Let me scoot over. Okay. Okay. So here's my first schedule. This is a busier schedule than you'll probably ever see ever again. I have a lot of free time at the moment, which is why I scheduled my debut for right now. But moving forward, I have a lot less free time. I have a lot of obligations and hobbies and prior commitments that I need to make time for. So yeah, probably no more than maybe 2 streams a week, maybe less. I would like to aim for 2 if possible, but it really depends on how things are going for me in my personal life. So please understand. But yes, you see here, tomorrow I have a Zatsu, or just chatting stream, set for 1 p.m. CST tomorrow. That's where we will be discussing mascot stuff and fan names. I want to offer a Q&A. I'll be making a post on Twitter. You can also put it in the comments section on YouTube if I have that enabled. I didn't actually check. I didn't check to see if comments were enabled. Oops. But yes, if you have any questions about anything at all, like literally anything, I love talking about myself. I love oversharing. Just don't try to goad me into doxing myself. I beg you. I won't like that very much. I will see through it. Don't do it. But yes, please, please. Show up. I want to talk to you guys some more about some stuff. And if you have any questions at all, please let me know. I will be making that tweet shortly after this stream ends. Anything at all. Shows, food, textures, I don't care. Anything. Whatever. The 12th, which is Monday, I will be offline. I'll be doing a little bit of resting. I do work on Monday through Friday, full-time job, so streams during the week will be less frequent and will be later in the day. It'll be after work and after dinner, so usually around 8 p.m. CST, which is what I have these set up for. So 13th, I want to play a game called Check It Out. It's like a game where you're like cash register at a grocery store. It looks chaotic. I did work a cash register job a long time ago and it was a mess, so that's gonna be fun. February 14th, I am playing Apollo Justice. I don't know if you guys know, but Apollo Justice was just re-released, which I've been waiting on for like a million years. And you might be asking why I chose to play this on Valentine's Day. And the answer to that is that the love of my life resides within that game. And I hope I get to meet him by the end of that stream, because I don't know if we'll get to them. But I would like to. I would like to see that particular person on Valentine's Day, please. Yes, 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 please. And then the 15th and 16th, I will be offline. More resting for the shrimp. And then 17th, this one is very contingent on a lot of things. If I can get a hand cam set up working, I would love to do our first creative time stream. I would also like to ask you guys for suggestions for what to call this particular type of stream. We can keep it at creative time, but I want like a cuter name, and I couldn't really think of anything, you know? So if you guys have any ideas, you know, let me know either in the chat, in the comments, on Twitter, you know, any ideas that you have, please let me know. But I can't promise that this will actually happen because I need to figure out how to set up a lot of stuff. So there's a very good chance this won't actually happen yet, but I would like for it to. So yeah, that is my schedule. I actually, that's all my slides for today, so we're gonna pop back over here, right? Get back under my heat lamp. I was getting a little, let me scooch over. Getting a little chilly. Okay, so we're back at the Zatsu screen. That's all the slides I have for my debut. So like, technically that's the end of it, right? Like, that's it, I did it. I did a debut. I did it and I didn't die or throw up. I'm proud of myself. That being said, now I have to figure out how to like properly end a stream, right? Like, I don't want to end the stream. That's sad, but I really should. I have some stuff I need to do. I have a dog downstairs that needs to be let out probably. So I really should go, but thank you so much for joining me today. I really look forward to spending more time with you guys and having, you know, more fun streams. Hopefully we can make some fun memories. But for now, I must go. The shrimp must bid you farewell. And so I will. Thank you again for coming. I appreciate you more than I can explain, but I'm ending it here. Thank you. Bye bye.